Hello students. Today we are going to read class 8 geography first chapter resources. A resource is something that can be used for a purpose. Some resources have economic value, some do not. For example, metals may have an economic value, a beautiful landscape may not, but both are important and satisfy human needs. Then types of resources. Resources can generally classified into natural, human-made and human. Natural resources, resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modification are called natural resources. The air we breathe, the water in our rivers and lakes, the soil, minerals are all natural resources. Natural resources are classified into different groups depending upon their level of development and use, origin, stock, and distribution. On the basis of their development and use, resources can be classified into two groups: actual resources and potential resources. Based on origin, natural resources classify into abiotic resources and biotic resources. Based on availability, renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Actual resources. These are the resources whose quantity is known. For example, coal in Germany, petroleum in West Asia, dark soil of Deccan Plateau. Potential resources. These are the resources whose entire quantity may not be known. The level of technology we have at present may not be advanced enough to easily utilize these resources. Then biotic resources. All the resources those are living in nature are known as biotic resources. For example, plants, animals, bird, insect, bacteria. Abiotic resources. All the resources those are not living in nature are known as abiotic resource. For example, soil, rock, minerals. Then renewable resources. Renewable resources are those which get renewed or replenished quickly. Some of these are unlimited and are not affected by human activities. For example, solar energy, wind energy. Then non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are those resources which have a limited stock. Once the stock is exhausted, it may take millions of years to renovate or replenish, and this period is much more than the human lifespan. Human made resource. Sometimes natural substance become resource only when their original form has been changed. Iron ore was not a resource until people learned to extract iron ore from it. People use natural resources to make buildings, bridges, roads, machinery, and vehicles, which are known as human made resources. Technology is also a human made resource. Human resource. People can make the best use of nature to create more resources when they have the knowledge, skill, and the technology to do so. That is why human beings are a special resource. People are human resource. Education and health help in making people a valuable resource. Improving the quality of people's skills so that they are able to create more resources is known as human resource development. Conservation of resources. Using resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called resource conservation. Balancing the need to use resources and also conserve them for the future is called sustainable development. There are many ways of conserving resources. Each person can contribute, be reducing consumption, recycling and reusing things. Ultimately, it make a difference because all our lives are linked. And lastly, some home assignment for you, some questions related to this lesson, like what is a resource? Give four examples. Write three important characteristics of resources. Then resources have value. Discuss. Then what are the biotic and abiotic resources? Give examples. Why are resources distributed unequally over the earth? Thank you.